Institute for Environmental Solutions. We find scientific solutions to environmental problems. This is the 2020 Nature Play Connections project.
We are planting trees to just help out the environment.
This project really focuses on getting Colorstrand Elementary students out in order to do some phenomenal planting.
This project is a long time in the making. This was supposed to have happened back in the spring, but because of COVID, everything was postponed.
We've been doing workshops outside so that the kids can social distance and stay safe. And then our planting days have been absolutely incredible. We've had great weather, lots of success, lots of enthusiasm.
Plants, trees, they keep us alive, they keep us breathing. I get to celebrate with all of my friends and people and plant trees.
We're going to be doing a whole bunch of planting on Colorstrand property so that as they continue to move through the school year, not only do they get to see the amazing plants that they planted, but they get to watch them grow.
So what we do is we dig out some hole and then we put the water in, and then before we put the plant, then we squeeze the plant, then we put the plant in, then we cover it with compost and then some dirt on top, and then you get the mulch, and then you put water inside.
All right, good morning, trail students. How are you guys doing? So you guys are going to be participating in a workshop today for the 2020 Nature Play Connections project.
Who's ready to learn how to plant a plant?
The first rotation, you guys are going to be learning about beekeeping, which is really cool. And then over here, you guys are going to be learning how to be safe with our tools during our planting days. And then you guys will be watching us actually plant a plant today. And then after we plant, and after we put in the soil, what do we have to put all the way around the plant? They pulled out an actual beehive and looked at all of the different pieces of the beehive and just had a great time looking through it for magnifying glasses, as well as actually seeing some live bees. The kids were really excited to be outside. I think it's a great opportunity for us to do some outdoor education, and it was really fun because we didn't have this kind of interaction last semester. And so getting them outside in person just felt really good, and they had a lot of fun. So today we learned how to use our tools safely. We learned how to plant. We learned a whole bunch about beehives. That was really cool. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you on Friday. We are here with our Colorstrand Elementary students, ready for a great planting day.
Let's go to the grass one.
The grass one?
Yeah.
I love doing this because helping the environment's the best part about life.
Today we are planting several bushes along the fence line, as well as installing 4 trees on their property so that the students can enjoy them throughout the year and get a little bit of extra canopy cover.
Planting trees and planting plants because it gives the environment air, and the trees are like things that give you air to breathe.
So this is a lot to mean for my soul. I've always wanting to plant a tree. The air is more important. Without air, we can die.
We are planting a bush to make sure you have water and make sure you put the dirt around and then water it after so it grows.
We've got a lot of plants planted today. We planted 23 shrubs and 4 big hackberry trees. The kids are super excited about this. They had so much fun planting all the shrubs. They were super excited to plant the big trees that are back in the back.
Me and him are doing all the water and mulch.
So it can help like
Trees grow,
And-
plants grow.
and so that we can breathe.
Let's save the trees.
Volunteers are so instrumental to our programs at IES. The Tree Project relies on community volunteers in order to implement days like this with our students, as well as maintain our plantings for 3 years following our planting events so that the plants really have a chance of being successful throughout their entire lifespan.
The kids get an education on planting trees and shrubs, and they'll be able to watch them grow here in their schoolyard.
Oh, this was so fun. I loved getting the kids involved. I think they really enjoyed it. It's a good lesson for them to be outdoors. It was just so fun.
The city of Wheat Ridge was absolutely phenomenal today. They came out first thing this morning and they helped drill all of the holes in the ground so that the kids could have success with all of the planting.
I like being a part of this because it's just really exciting to see how excited the kids are about plants and improving their community. You know, they get to water them and they get to care for them all year long now.
And the kids really had a great time. The entire time I saw kids motivated and excited. We had kids up until the last minute who were still working. So I love seeing that kind of enthusiasm for our students. And I love the fact that we got everything accomplished and really high quality planting today.
Yeah, well, we're gonna plant one in the middle, then we're gonna plant 4 around the sides.
We are here at Planting Day 2 at Colorstrand Elementary for our trail students to come out today and do some amazing planting here with a whole bunch of planters that they'll be placing around their brand new outdoor classroom.
We had them put protective fences around all the plants that they planted last week to protect from the bunnies and the deer coming and eating them. We also had 4 planters, 2 big planters and 2 small planters that we had the kids plant that will kind of surround their outdoor classroom area. So when they're out here in the back, they'll kind of just be surrounded by the plants that they've planted today.
The kids will also be able to participate today in a really cool pollinator activity with Wheat Ridge Parks and Recreation environmental interpreter Susan Bennett.
One of the things that I wanted to impress the kids with was that there are lots of different types of pollinators. Then we each built a pipe cleaner pollinator.
Hummingbird.
And I had a variety of flowers spread out that had different types of pollen for the kids to fly their pollinators to. And hopefully they maybe even think about that there are a lot of pollinators out there, not just honeybees.
Pollinate, pollinate, I'm a pollinator!
Pollinate. That is compost. So it helps with the soil get nutrients.
So this is a great opportunity for kids to give back to our school community, and this year, instead of going to the Greenbelt, we have had the opportunity to come and plant here at the school. So the kids are going to be able to kind of take care of it and see how their plants grow, and it's really special and our kids really enjoy this time. The kids' faces were just lighting up today. You could tell that everybody was smiling and having a great time. Both activities they really engaged with, and they were sticking with it to the very end, so we really had a lot of fun today. I always have such a fun time working with the Trails Colorstrand students, and I'm just so glad I get to walk away from this experience, having had those amazing experiences with these kids, and being able to really still work with them outdoors, even through COVID-19, making sure that we're staying healthy, wearing our masks when we're around anybody, and still having those really great outdoor connections that we've been missing for so many months.
The funnest part about this is planting the trees and stuff. You know, just helping out and just like the planting I love because trees give us oxygen and we can't live without trees.
So now the kids have participated in a virtual workshop and an outdoor classroom workshop, and we've had 2 planting days. The kids now get to come out onto their own property on their school grounds and make sure that these plants stay really happy and healthy. So they'll be helping to water throughout the rest of the year, and they get to watch these grow, which is something they just haven't been able to do if they're planting in the Greenbelt.
I just love seeing the kids get excited about nature. So when they're out and they're learning about bees, or they're learning about pollinators, or they're learning about plants, I feel that any kind of hands-on outdoor activity is something that children are much more likely to remember.
This is important because it helps get kids engaged in nature, it helps kids get involved in the environment and involved in their community.
3, 2, 1.
So this project is really fun because it's exciting seeing how excited the kids are about all the plants, and the kids get really excited, they get really into it. So I just really enjoy seeing how much the kids are into improving their environment and into improving their community.